this, black man, you might see a picture of success, and yeah, I've worked hard. But success is only 10% perspiration. The other 90%, that's preparation. And that is why I am the most prepared black man in America. I'm never late for work, because I never left the job. You'll never catch me with my pants down in a Skype interview, because I only Skype interview in person. When I go out for an early morning run, I don't. When I shop, I follow myself around the store. For all of my hoodies, I remove the hood. I always wear a layer of Hunter Orange unless I'm wearing a layer of Emergency Pink. When I go on a date with a white woman, I make sure she's black. When I have a cookout, I call the police on myself before I light the grill. When the police pull me over, and they do, a lot, my license and registration reach for themselves, and they don't have to tell me to put my hands up. On the contrary, they spend hours trying to convince me to put them down. And my fingerprints, well, no need to take those, because I've created an app for that. I'll never get shot by law enforcement, because I'll shoot myself first.
Johnathan, don't do that.
I'll do it, Laura.
Don't do it.
I will
do it.
do
Put that
it,
away.
It just gets to be too much, you know? But I'll put it down, because even if I did do it, I'm the most prepared black man in America. I completed EMT training and medical school so I can be prepared for moments like this. I'm prepared for anything.
Johnathan, are guns even legal in New York City?
Absolutely not. But I've already prepared my legal brief. Duke Law, class of 2014. Oh, you know what? Look at the time. I actually got to get down to the bank. I got to go deny myself another housing loan application. Bye, Laura.
Johnathan Ross, the most prepared black man in America. Hi, I'm Laura Canty-Samuel, and I'm your host. Welcome to the Goss. When it comes to news and culture, oh yeah, we have an opinion. Rachel or Regine? You can't fuck with Tootie. Each week, the Goss team will touch on an important news-related topic and give you just enough information to make sure that you know way more than Uncle Greg gives you credit for at Thanksgiving. If you've got the time, we've got the Goss. So, bet. Racism is still in fashion. Unlike wide-collar shirts, racism never had to make a comeback because it never went out of style. You can find it being worn by newsmakers in every corner of the world. Racism is evergreen. Winter, racism. Spring, racism. Summer, racism. Fall 2020, black leather blazers are back, and that's probably because of racism. But there are people who think racism is passé. With the white in the White House signing an executive order abolishing diversity initiatives throughout the U.S. government, it's safe to say that racism is still on fleek. As a counterpoint to racism, the Black Lives Matter movement has taken street fashion by storm. It is being worn worldwide with pride. Unfortunately, there are many people who consider Black Lives Matter to be a fashion faux pas. They like all lives matter. And I don't like that, because I don't think they do. Some people need to go. Now here's my goss on the racial divide. Number 1, Black Lives Matter doesn't mean Black Lives Matter more, it means Black Lives Matter 2. T-O-O-2, not T-O or T-W-O like a sequel, or T-U as in et tu, Terry Crews. Number 2, My Cousin Sylvia's potato salad and racism are dishes best served nowhere. Number 3, just because we all have some African ancestry, it does not mean that you run out and buy a head wrap. Number 4, white folks, unless your greens and reds are looking oddly the same, please stop saying that you are blind to color. See me. And number 5, look, America was never great. It's been eyed every now and then. To recap, Black Lives Matter too, but the 2 is silent. There is never an appropriate time to be racist, as is there is never an appropriate time in 2020 to wear garbardine. Being colorblind forces you to miss the beauty of human diversity, so stop it, unless those are just your eyes and you can't. America has yet to reach its full potential for greatness, and it is going to need every single different kind of us if true greatness is ever going to happen. Now that's my hot goss. On to our chief correspondent, Pavar Snipe.
Thanks, Laura. I decided to venture outside of the Goss studios today to tackle an issue that's truly facing America when it comes to race. And frankly, it's something that just gets on my freaking nerves. And that is white women with braids. Why do they do it? Why won't they stop? I'm going to go to the heart of hair braiding in America to get some answers. Yeah, I said it. White women with braids. I mean, can y'all just please stop? Look at this. Alyssa Milano, Christina Aguilera. You know who I blame for this? Bo Derek, because she started this mess back in the 70s, and now the Kardashians just won't let it die. You got Kim, Kourtney, Khloe, Kylie. Oh, and let's not forget about Rita Ora. This one had even me fooled. Do you see those baby hairs? Anyway, I'm driving down to the middle of Harlem just to see if I can spot any white woman who's going to be bold enough to wear them on Instagram, and also maybe bold enough to wear them in the middle of 125th Street. Not there. Not here. Definitely not there. So it looks like white women in braids just aren't going to make their way down 125th Street. Probably the best idea. Reporting for the Goss, I'm Pavar Snipe, somewhere in America.
And now, we'll hear from Jett Copeland.
Global warming, wildfires, and the new Taco Bell menu. Things are really heating up in America, but nothing's burning buttholes like the racial divide the U.S. faces. So much so that a Pew Research study found that 44% of Americans say it's more difficult to be a black person in America than a white person.
But who are the other 56% of Americans that don't see the U.S. as widening racial disparity? And why is their vision so raggedy?
Then it hit me like microaggressions at a mostly white workplace. Can I touch your hair?
No, bitch.
People that deny America's racial divide are actually werewolves. Both are hairy. Both get aggressive when presented with the truth. For Alcide, it's Sookie. For Limbaugh, racial inequality. Fox News, you know who eats foxes? Werewolves. A clever coincidence or truth in plain sight?
And you know where you can learn about the racial divide and the systematic oppression of black and brown people? Books. You know who can't read books? Werewolves.
Tommy Loren, have you ever seen her in a full moon? No, but you have seen her deny racism. Insatiable appetite for raw meat? Check. Rapid mood swings? Check. Weird southern charm masked by racist opinions and policy? Check, check, check.
And remember, silver bullets might not keep you safe from these werewolves at night, but honest conversations about race will sure as shit scare them off. I'm Jett Copeland for the Goss.
And now, we'll hear some words from our white woman, Mya Kagan.
As the Goss's white person, I decided to do some research for our episode on the racial divide. I wanted to dig deep, be thorough, and leave no corner of history unexplored. I was committed to finding something insightful and poignant to say about the root of racial injustice. After hours and hours and hours of reading, listening, and examining the information, what I deduced is white people are super racist.
Seriously, Mya? It took you a week to figure that out? I could have told you that.
Sometimes you guys get angry if we ask.
You guys?
Damn it, this is what I meant.
Mya Kagan, everybody. And now we'll hear from Dominique Niperos.
News of President Trump's illness and struggle with COVID-19 has gripped the nation. As a person who was also very stricken with the virus, this news strikes a very tender place in my heart. The president sought treatment at a hospital. So did I. The president was given steroids to aid his breathing. So was I. The president turned to social media for support. So did I. The president was criticized for letting hundreds of thousands of Americans die on his watch. Did I, at my sickest and fearing death, say that I wouldn't wish COVID-19 on my worst enemy? Yes. Was I specifically thinking of an improv douchebag I had to block on Facebook? Yes. Would I now say the same of President Trump? Have I heard Michelle Obama say, when they go low, we go high? Of course. Have I also heard my mom say, when they go low, their temples are exposed and you should hit them while they're down? Is it just the right thing to do to support President Trump, no matter how much we might actually hate him? I don't know. Is Trump my dad's new girlfriend, Beth? Is it heartening to see support from even Joe Biden? Maybe. Is it more heartening to finally have a reason to tell Joe Biden, you ain't got to lie, Craig? Am I legally barred from threatening the president and wishing him ill? Of course. Would I even want to do that if I could? What? Now, why would you even think that?
And now, we'll hear from our foreign correspondent, Shem Pennant.
Hello. Racial tension in the US is so high, Chet Hanks's Mya Kagan accent is scared of the police. But I want to talk about a different racial divide. One between black people and me. What's up? Every time I'm on Instagram, I see pictures labeled, Miss Kicking It with the Homies, and I guarantee you, I'm not one of the homies. Although, if you zoom in really closely on this picture, you'll see me at home doing this monologue. It's like I get invited to 0 parties. I think I gave COVID to myself. This is important. The black population of Britain isn't just Idris Elba. Stop getting all excited just because I said Idris Elba. We all know Idris is fine. I got a songwriting credit on WAP just for existing. Ugh. Did my ex once hand me an iPhone they dropped in the toilet because, and they quote, you can dry out anything. Yes. But just because I'm not a chiseled slab of man meat doesn't mean I'm not black. If I show up to a relative's funeral, I 100% expect a secret side family to appear, find out I have a new cousin Messiah, and then discover that he is invited to the party. Look, I get it. Rachel Dolezal was a white woman pretending to be black. Jessica Krog was a white woman pretending to be black. But I swear to you, I am not secretly a white woman pretending to be black. Am I recording this during brunch? Yes, but the deal on Margs was unbelievable. Am I 75% of the way towards becoming a yoga instructor? Yes, but it really centers me. Did I lean into full hard and rebrand myself as a pumpkin spice girl? Yes! Do I love saying yes? Yes!
But I swear, Laura, I'm not a white woman. Honest.
And that was The Goss. I'm Laura Canty-Samuel. Don't forget, like, subscribe, follow, and see us next week right here at 10 p.m. on the Litverse.